Hi guys, this is Eunice and welcome to our show Herbal Knowledge. Today I'm sitting back in the screen room. I love sitting out here at times when it's raining and so forth because you can really like just suck in the outside and it just make you feel if you like rain, that is, it makes you feel really good and cozy. So today I decided to go ahead and do the herbal knowledge here. Today we're going to be talking about Physillum. Physillum is a fibrous hulk, it's broken down into a powdery form, and it's really, really great for the gut. For the gut. And I'm gonna hop right into it, get into this, and let you know how great this is, and so far. And for the people who have IBSC and D, this here Physillum is really, really great for that, to help because it's going to help with the gut. And so, and by helping with the gut, it's going to help you with being regular. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so um, this here, you can like do a couple times a day, and depending on the size of the person, it depends on the dosage and things like that. I wouldn't recommend doing it any more than twice a day, maybe in the morning or in the evening, and so forth. And apparently, Physillum has an ingredient that actually kind of like balance out your gut, the digestive system, and things like that. So that way it can help you with IBSC and IBSD. Now, it also does do a whole lot more. Psyllium is also great for the brain. It helps you with memories and things like that. It helps keep the brain really healthy and all that. And it's also heart healthy. It also helps prevent and aid in heart diseases and so forth. Help prevent those issues and stuff. So it's really great for that as well. So you got it great for the brain, which is really, really big score there. Heart, another big score, and the digestive system and so forth, another score. So this year, Physillum is just great, great, great all around, and all that. It also helps with for diabetes and things like that. So it does so many wonderful things and to help you to balance yourself out and everything. It helps you to improve memory. Help keeps the brain fresh. Help keeps the brain healthy, so that the brain can be fresh and so forth. And I know that some of the supplements that they use into the store, commercialized supplements, they also have Psyllium in those ingredients and things like that. Other than some other things that they have in there, they also have Psyllium in there because they know that this is really, really great for the brain, especially if you get in a supplement like what's it, Prevention and so forth, which is a brain medicine supplement that helps, with the brain and so forth, help keep people focused and things like that. Those particular type of supplements also have Psyllium in their, ingredients and so forth. So Psyllium is really, really great. Use it by itself and so forth and things like that. So when you're using Psyllium, there's are two ways that you can use it. You can do a couple capsules because they are going to break it down in powdery form, where you can do a herbal capsule, a couple capsules a day in the morning, a couple capsules in the evening. Now, mostly it's recommended that you basically just use it with water and just drink it down. So that way you can get a couple teaspoons in the morning, a couple teaspoons, and mix it with water, drink it in the morning, couple teaspoons with water and drink it in the afternoon and so forth. It's something like a metamucil where you mix it with the water and things like that. So that's how you would formulate or use Psyllium and so forth to help you out and all that. So it is a great herb, and I think I've done this herb before. I talked about it before because I'm one of those people who also suffer with IBS and so forth, and I do use this Psyllium and so forth, and it is very helpful and all that. And sometimes it because you have other things going on in your system, it's not the only thing that you can use or you will use. You can also use this for something else if you have some other symptoms and things like that. So, okay, so we're going to I'm going to glance down at the paper real quick here, make sure I have not missed anything, because you know how that is when you get talking, certain things that you want to say, you're going to miss. Okay, so yes, yeah, we did talk about dosage and so forth and things like that. So we're going to go back over it real quick and all that, and just, discuss. And like I always say, before you start on an herbal regimen and so forth, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider. If this information is not helpful to you, you can pass it on to somebody else who it may can help, and so forth. So, and in saying that, so we're going to go ahead and recap the information that we just, said, to make sure that, you've gotten that information and so forth that is given and so forth, so that it may help you. Okay, so when we talk about Physillum, we are mainly, most people specifically use it for the gut. So, Physillum can relieve both, like I said, IBS constipation and IBS diarrhea. It has an ingredient in it that kind of like balances it out. The ingredient in Physillum helps you with the gut and your intestines and things like that. Also, Physillum is heart healthy. It has ingredients in there that help prevent heart diseases and so forth. Helps slow down the risk of heart diseases. Also, it's brain health. It helps with memory loss. It helps with slowing down Alzheimer's and things like that. It helps keep the brain healthier longer, and things like that for the elderly, and not just for the elderly. So one of the main thing is, like I said, is gut health. It's also good for diabetes, help with diabetes and things like that. So this is a good herb to have around and everything. And like I said, we do have Physillum on our website, www.shawherbsmedicine.com. If you are one of the people who suffer with IBSC or B, this is a herb that you may want to take a look at and try it out. Like I tested it out for like a week or two and so forth, and I did see some improvement and things like that. But just like, 100 other people and so forth, there are always some other things going on. And that's one of the things. But I definitely love taking this. It's not the greatest taste, but also too, I'm thinking, okay, this is also going to help me with my brain health. It's also going to help, with heart diseases and things like that. So this is definitely one of those herbs that you really want to get into. And it is said not to overdo taking so much of this herb in one day. But like I said, I always recommend a couple herbal capsules in the morning, a couple herbal capsules in the evening. In this case, a couple teaspoons of Physillum in a glass of water or half a glass of water, and the same thing in the afternoon. And so forth, because it's such a great herb to help you out with these issues and things like that. And I certainly hope that you do try it out. If you can't use it, if you know someone who is suffering from heart issues, somebody who's a diabetic, somebody who has IBS, or somebody just have intestinal problems and things like that, recommend that and so forth. Again, always do your own research and so forth as well. I always say that too. Do your own research, go further than what I'm giving to you and so forth, because I'm just going to give you the point breaks of what this herb do and what the symptoms this herb, will aid, things like that. But you want to do your research and so forth and get all or as much information as you possibly can before you go on a Physillum or any herbal regimen and so forth. Always see it seeking herbalist or healthcare provider because they can give you the information on traditional medicines that you may be taking that may interfere with that and so far. They can look up the medications, make sure that there is no conflict on things like that, and they can, give you even more information and all that. Once they, learn or you have a herbal consultation with them, they'll be able to give you more information and so forth. And again, do your own research. Check out the medicine and so forth to see if it will help you and all that. So this is Eunice on a Wednesday with our herbal knowledge, and today we are talking about Physillum for your health benefit for IBS, C, and D, which is, like I said, which is what most people use this herb for, even though it gives you all those other great benefits and so forth. All right, thank you. I'll see you next week with our next herbal knowledge.